Hey everyone, this is the Matchbox Shark Escape Cliffhanger playset. It's brand new for the summer of 2012 and I just bought it at Walmart for 35 bucks. Now this is the largest cliffhanger set that they have available so far, even bigger than the fire station. So it's pretty sweet and a pretty good value too, I think, for its size. Let's take a look at the features right on the box here. Play with it on the table, or you can attach it to a wall with the clamp. And it's kind of like getting two play sets in one because they're both kind of different. And we'll look at that more when we take it out of the box. Here's some features and pictures. Copyright 2012. And looking at the back of the box. Drive around the shark tank. Biting jaws, slapping shark tail, work the winch, pull up elevator. Those are the features listed. And just looking at the set here, here's the elevator winch. And it looks like you just start from the top, drive down the ramp, and the shark will try to eat you, and then go down here and the tail will try to slap you off. So, and if you can make it down to the bottom, I suppose you can ride back up on the elevator. So pretty cool looking set. We're going to open it up, take a look at it. So I've got all the parts set up, ready to be put together. Here is the instruction manual. And one interesting thing about this set, we have labels we have to put on. I know a lot of modern sets these days seem to be pre-made, ready to play right out of the package, but this one requires a little bit of work, but that's okay. So let's put the stickers on. Alright, so now we have the whole set put together. The stickers were not too bad, only 7 stickers, so not a big deal. And the instructions were pretty helpful for the most part. A little bit confusing on describing how to open and close it, but pretty easy once you get the hang of it. So here's the set as it is for a tabletop. Basically you start your car on the top and watch it go down. This little squid arm is kind of used as a ladder. And then the car stops there, and that's kind of how it is for the tabletop. And then of course you have the elevator crank here. So once your car is at the bottom, you can raise it up and start over again. Now we have the playset attached to the side of the desk with the clamp here. And this is kind of cool because the clamp actually doubles as a little ramp piece so you can drive your cars up there. So that's kind of neat, especially if you have other sets on your table. You can make a little city. But here the playset adds more features when it's connected to the side of a desk or a doorway. So again, we'll drive it to the bottom. And one thing to note here, this little diverter should be up when the playset is in the upright position. Now watch this. Pretty cool. So now we have basically a whole new playset. From the top we can use this little piece here. It's not really designed as a ramp, but you can kind of pretend, and you can still use this little roadway. But now, when you go down the ramp, you enter the shark zone, where basically your main objective is to get to the end here. Sometimes the shark will chomp the car, sometimes this little end piece will launch you flying. So let's try it out. Oops. Success. Well, let's see if we can get attacked by the shark. Chomp. I want to try to test this launcher feature here. There it is. And this is kind of at random, so you never know exactly when the shark's going to chomp down or the car will be allowed to pass. Same with this. Kind of at random, which is cool. And then the elevator, you can bring the elevator down to here to pick up your car. But the cool thing also about this elevator is that it comes with a lot of string. So you can have your playsets on the ground and the car can drive right up here and go all the way back up to the playset. So it's pretty cool that they give a lot of rope for that. So you can drop the car off at the playset, or you can swing around and drop the car off on the top of the table here. So, the Matchbox Shark Escape playset has a lot of cool features. One thing I also will demonstrate is how to shut this too, to bring it back to its upright position. So first of all, hit that button and you got 3 steps here. Push up, push in, and push up. And again, we'll try it again. Push, oh, gotta press that, don't forget that. Up, in, and up. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky. It does work. So there you have it, guys. The Matchbox Shark Escape Cliffhangers playset. The largest one released so far. Has a lot of cool features. It's a pretty fun little set. So go out and pick it up if you haven't already. I would recommend it. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to show. There's a little piece right here which works like a ladder. So that's pretty cool. There's a few ladders on this set. And yep, that's it.